companies, one goal: excellence.
The Education as a Big Business initiative being spearheaded by the Barbados Coalition of Service Industries, or BCSI, and the Student Centre has been given a major boost by RBC Royal Bank. The BCSI and the Centre have signed a memorandum of understanding with the bank in a move which the BCSI's Executive Director, Lisa Cummins, has described as timely and significant.
We're doing this because we recognize that education also has additional facets that we in the Caribbean need to take advantage of. And one of those facets is as a business model. What can we export in terms of the services sector through the education sector? But from the BCSI's perspective, there's another important component, and that is, how do we build relationships between the education services sector and the private sector, the public sector, and our partners in the development community that builds a model that lends itself to economic development, social development, and new opportunities in new spaces and in new sectors for our tertiary level graduates. And that is an exciting prospect that we at the BCSI are looking forward to.
Managing Director of RBC Royal Bank, Robert De Silva, said the bank was pleased to continue to make a contribution to educational development in Barbados.
According to the Student Centre, finance is one of the top 5 factors that influence the decision-making process for people seeking post-secondary studies. Yet we understand that sometimes the money pumped into education does not go to the students. This partnership will allow us to work directly with students and parents, providing aid and counsel directly where it is needed.
Meanwhile, Managing Director of the Student Centre, Sheena Aline, said the major step to pursue higher education was not just a case of simply picking a school or a program. She therefore lauded the RBC's input into the initiative.
There are several key stages of this process. When you are deciding on a school or a program, it bears an impact on your entry into the labor market. And a lot of things influence this decision. Knowing where is the money going to come from to pay for it? Am I doing something that is job relevant? What's going to happen to me after I spend 2 to 3 years worth of investment into this particular credential? Where should I study? Should I study aerospace in Barbados? Is there a facility for me to learn that? Where should I go? What happens when I have this degree, for example? The Student Centre was created to help to answer a lot of these questions.
While the cost of education and training has been seemingly increasing rather than decreasing in recent times, one veteran institution is seeking to reduce its costs. The College of International Radio Broadcasting has dramatically slashed its rates in response to the ongoing economic difficulties, while giving more people an opportunity to receive training in its 3-month course. The college's owner and founder, Jeff Neal, explains.
Well, a lot of people have been calling saying they want to do the course, but they can't afford it. So I thought, enough of that. Let's give them a price that everyone can afford. So I brought it right down, not $30 per class, not $20 per class, even less than $10 per class. I think anybody can afford that.
Mr. Neal says the college is registered with the Accreditation Council. He says there's still a high level of interest in the field of broadcasting, and while the average age is about 17 to 25, the school has seen from as young as 14 to as mature as 72. He says they're also signing up for different reasons.
Yeah, a lot of people are still very interested in broadcasting, but many people do the course simply to improve their communication skills, not because they want to be broadcasters.
Here is a look now at how shares traded on selected exchanges across the region.